Alright gents, so in this video we're going to look at how to create the Bakkie bin, and then we're going to go and assemble it onto the back of the Bakkie, right? Again, we look at geometry. This is SketchUp. It requires for us to construct geometry, and then we press and pull. Right, so if we look at the bin here, you should see that we have a rectangle. The ultimate shape essentially is a rectangle of 40 by 60 with a 12 millimeters in height. So let's go ahead and do that. I'm going to scroll to more of a top view perspective. Right, I'm going to then go get my rectangle command. I'm just going to click near the red axis, and I'm going to do a total of 60 by 40, if I'm correct. Let's make sure that that's correct. Yes, 60 by 40, and we know that the total height or total height of the bin is going to be 12. So going back to SketchUp, I'm going to orbit, press and pull, click and release, drag it up, and I'm going to type in that number of 12. Sorry, it's just double checking. So I'm going to pull it up, 12 and enter. Then we want to get this, the countersunk sort of space in the bin in which we're going to stock or store things. Right, and we are going to use a 3mm offset all around. So I'm going to go F for offset, or click the offset command, click, and then drag in and release. Remember, we clicked release, drag into the middle, hit 3 and enter. Then we know that the bin here is a total of 9mm. So let's go ahead and click press pull and drag it down 9mm. Enter. So there we have it. We have the depth of the slot in which we can then store stuff in the bin. Done. Now we need to come to the bottom of the bin, you'll see now, and create this extruded portion which will fit, if you have a look, perfectly into the back of the Bakkie there, so that it is fixed and won't fall out when it's played with. Right, so let's go back to SketchUp. Let's go underneath, and the offset should be of 10mm all around. So again, F for offset, click, and I'm going to drag in 10mm, enter. Then we know that the depth or the height of that little that extruded portion is going to be 5mm. So we're going to go on to push press, click release, bring it down to 5mm and enter. And there we have the bin complete. Now we're going to do the same thing as we did earlier. We're going to triple click this, right click, make it a component. Now we need the right color, which should be this yellow over here, this brilliantly bright yellow. We click on the bin, the whole thing now should be yellow. Once we've done that, very simply, we're going to go slot it into the back here by clicking M for move, and then we're going to go to this back corner, any point of reference. So we're going to use the back corner of the bin here, or the Bakkie, as the point of reference for the bin. So I'm going to click on that point and go and attach it on that point now. Okay, now the bin is perfectly positioned and assembled on the Bakkie. Right, next video, we'll create the axles and the wheels, and then we will position them into the body of the Bakkie.